Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks everybody for tuning in to your regular Tuesday scheduled podcast. I'm your host, the one and only Rob G. And tonight we're giving y'all what y'all want. We ain't pick a specific topic or none of that. We're just gonna do random open flow, conversating about everything. See if you like it when we do it like that. So we're gonna do that again this week. But we do have some shows coming up, different topics. As you know, we always do it this time. Please like, click, subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all our other social media platforms. And this time, please share the link on your Facebook and all your other video platforms as we go on live to get our viewers in. We always want our viewers in so we can have a good time. All right, Rob, somebody commenting already. Live, okay. So without further ado, we're going to introduce a little different this week. It sounds like I heard a little feedback on my microphone. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but we're going to figure that out in a second. So first up for the co-host today, y'all know we always have. So we're going to do it a little different. Well, I don't know if she's ready. So first up, let's bring to the stage this brother. 1 second, let me get everything together before we bring him to the stage. Y'all know our co-host, the mouthful, as he call himself, mouthful Mikey, or whatever you call himself. Y'all bring to the stage Mike V. Welcome to the stage, Mike V.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What's up, bro?
No doubt, no doubt.
How you
I'm hanging in there, brother. Everything cool, man. How everything been going for you?
And this my week. This is my week, man. I'm down in Florida. Nationals for flag. I'm playing there and I'm reffing. But it's also way better because I'm also on my honeymoon. I'm getting married in March. And since I was coming down there here anyway, we came down a couple days early to honeymoon and shit, have a ball before I gotta get serious in the football and shit. So I'm in a great place.
Oh yeah, you're at the best place. Yeah, you're never wrong when you're in Florida, man. Congrats.
Appreciate you.
I can't wait to the wedding. Can't wait to the wedding. If you don't, excuse me. Can't wait for the wedding if you're doing one. Yeah, I know I need an endorsement from water. I drink enough of it on the show.
I know that's right. I drink.
Hey, listen, it's all good. Got to drink something. Welcome, Mike V. They say welcome. Hey, all right, coming up next to the stage. It's my cousin, man. Well, let's go to Jess. Coming up next to the stage. Was about to bring in Marty, but something happened. He dropped off real quick. So that's outside our control. But y'all welcome Jess to the stage. Welcome Jess to the stage.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What up?
What's up, Mike?
What's going on?
My work tank.
Yeah, it's been a good day. Good day today. Good day.
Yeah, it's always good. We'll get Marty back when he come in. So many little things I had just wanted to hit on, but I'll wait till 1 or 2 until we get in the show about 5 or 10 minutes in. See, we lost a legend today. Definitely gonna speak on that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why my gear is inspired by that actually today, to be honest.
Hey, listen, man, I met dude in 94. He's been the same ever since I met him. But we're gonna get into that in a minute. Real true legend to a lot of people. Help a lot of people in the hood for sure.
Yeah, and fuck, when we get into that, yeah, it cause it's a message in that for me. Like it's a huge message in that for me.
Yep. And y'all welcome back to the stage. Well, welcome to the stage today. Marty's back. Marty, y'all welcome Marty back to the stage.
Yo, please, my fault, man. I was going through some old man stuff, man. I got logged out.
What up?
It's all good, man.
Cool. What's up, man?
What's going on? What's going on?
What's up, cuz? Yeah, I'm just chilling, just getting through the day, man. Good to be here. Always good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
congratulations to Mike V, man. You down in Florida and whatnot, man. It's good stuff, bro.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We definitely gonna whatever you got going on, definitely gonna be there to celebrate. You know, speaking of that, let me just say that I can remember, and I could be wrong. I ain't gonna say I had opportunity. I know I didn't have opportunities. I think it's being grown. I only went to one wedding, bro. One wedding.
Yeah,
I
that's
think I've
good.
been to two.
Yeah, just thinking like, God damn, where the weddings been at, man?
Everybody doing things in secret now. You just find out later, oh, you married. You know, that's it.
I can go back to because like in today's world, like the wedding itself has lost value. Like people want to get married, want to have a wedding and don't even want to stay married. Like the
Yeah.
the day and age, like first of all, let's not fool ourselves. Relationships are fucking horrible. So like nobody is together because they just want to be together. It's always ulterior motives and shit. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. Like to be honest, like part of why my shit's so great is like, man, if I try to explain to y'all how we live, most people would think we were crazy, man. But as studying relationships after being in, I ain't gonna say bad relationships, just failed relationships. Like what I learned was the people who stay together are people who do their own fucking thing. They don't care what you think about what they doing. Them two
That's
people
right.
each other. That's all that matters.
That's all that should matter anyway.
Yeah.
That's all that should matter. Yeah, that's crazy.
Like think about it.
Joe said
I mean,
none for him. He haven't been in a wedding since he was grown.
think about it. How many people go on honeymoon before they get married? We had the opportunity to come down here and enjoy ourselves. Let's turn this shit into the honeymoon. We knew what the day we want to get married is. Who give a fuck what I think it worked for us? And that's all that counts.
Yeah, that's my first hearing that. But like you say, it worked for y'all. So shit, like Joe said, okay, Mike, it worked for y'all. So I'm definitely with it.
Yeah.
So let's get into something off top. And like I said, for all the viewers out there that's watching, you got something you want to talk about, put it up in the comments. We'll comment on it if you like to get on the show. The link is up there. Oh, see, as we say, we're gonna welcome another guest when they're ready, when they turn the camera on. But we got another guest that I was hoping come on. So we live and popping, baby. I want to get into this. So I just dropped the link down in the comments for those of you see you want to get on the show. Let's start off with the Jim Jones and Cameron stuff. Like, anybody been up on that? I caught little snippets of it. I seen where, so Jim, I guess Cam and 50 talked, and they was talking about how 50 did something when he brought Jim Jones out, and that's how it all started. Cameron was on vacation. Cam said, wait till Monday morning. I'm going to get back with you. And I forgot to check it out and look at it. But as I was coming in, I thought about it. To me, Jim Jones always seemed like somebody is looking for attention or doing anything to get attention. You know what I'm saying? I try not to call a grown man corny, but Jim corny, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion. And listen, if y'all love Jim Jones, hey, sorry. Jim corny, man. He always trying to find somebody. He always try to find somebody to pick on, to talk shit to make himself relevant. Like, then he just all the different nicknames. Then he was the man to put everybody on. He was the boss. He did this for them and he helped them out. Like, but if y'all got something to speak on that, man, I just wanted to touch bases on that to get going to start out the show.
I don't know much about
anybody have nothing to say about it. Yeah, it's cool. It should just popped up. But while we doing that, let me see if she want to get on. I'm gonna welcome to the stage. If not, we'll just come back So y'all welcome to the stage, Toys T. Y'all welcome to the stage, my cousin. Y'all welcome to the stage.
Welcome, welcome.
Hey.
Hey, I'm driving, so I'm sorry. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, but I'm driving. That's why I
Yeah,
have
we
my
can hear
camera
you.
on.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Hey,
cool. Thanks for
All right,
coming on, cuz.
I forgot. I'm glad you sent me a reminder because you know my mind be gone.
welcome.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we ain't got to talk about the Jim Jones stuff and all.
hold-
If we ain't gonna,
let me give a
some,
little
go
bit.
ahead.
Let me
Go
give
ahead.
a little bit. Just like you, I ain't catch a lot of it, but I did catch like one interaction. And to me, the whole situation corny. I never been a fan of Dipset a whole lot anyway, and most niggas from the East Coast go act like, oh my God, you ain't listen to the niggas. I thought that whack. I didn't think that shit was good. I didn't think that shit was good. That's just my opinion. It ain't my kind of music, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what I have caught about this beat, it sound like Jim Jones is mad that Cam chose Mace to be his goddamn it co-host other than one of the Dipset niggas. And if that's the case, that is legendary, honorary, goddamn
Hater.
it, goofy.
Yeah.
Like and don't get it wrong, cause from what I heard Jim say, I thought Jim had some good points. He felt like when Mace got on before Cam, Mace kind of don't treat Cam
Shitted
like a
on him.
best friend,
Yeah.
kind of compared to Mace, compared to Cam always treating Mace like his best friend. I ain't saying that
But
ain't
that's their relationship. You can't control their relationship.
but the reason it's corny to me is because it's playing out on the internet. Like y'all all supposed to be fam. Whether Jim and Mace like each other don't matter. Mace and Kim supposed to be. I mean, Mace and Cam supposed to be fam. Fucking Jim and Cam supposed to be fam. There's supposed to be a way that we never heard about this shit. You
Yeah.
feel what? Like, and for grown men, almost 50 fucking years
Yeah.
old,
40 plus. Yeah, that's crazy.
always be on it. I
And
don't
then
give a
I
fuck.
just think it come out when it's success going on. Like if that was the case, Mason Cam been hooked back up, Jim. So if it was something really, why you just now?
Fact.
I don't know, man. It's corny. It's just corny. The time, maybe the timing make it even worse. What skit, Joe? Joe, say y'all remember the skit? Which one?
It was hella skits back in the
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
But then Jim just
That's a
always he just
that's a topic for
what
you, Big Rob. That's a topic for you right there.
was that?
That one-sided friendships.
Mm,
Because
mm.
there's a lot of them. How
I
Mm,
mean,
you go
is
hard
it
for your
when it,
peoples, and then your peoples
Don't go hard for
when
you.
exactly
Yeah.
exactly.
yeah, so, and then shit, I just had the conversation. I don't even know that was you I was talking to the other day or somebody, but
It was
shit,
me.
it's okay,
It was me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really a friendship or are they just associates? You friends of them and they not a friend of you, they just associates. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a lot of shit, we mistake a lot of things as friendship just for being somebody being around and comfortable having good
Mm-hmm.
times. That's not a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody just want to be a part of something. That's the same way these young kids jump to these games so fast because everybody just want to
Mm-hmm.
be a part of something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
but I also think that
Oh, he said the
like
Biggie skit when the two dudes was talking and he didn't want to put niggas on. But go ahead, Mike. I heard you.
like I also think balance any type of relationship between people, whether it's
You
friendship.
breaking up, bro.
You're in a bad location right now. You chopping up.
Oh shit, my fault. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you clear
Mm-hmm.
now. You had to blow the ganja in the phone.
All right, like yeah. So like I also think it's like it's balancing in any type of relationship, right? Friendship, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I hate to hear people say, man, I'm gonna stop going hard for people that won't go hard for me. Like I don't expect me from other people. I expect you to be
Exactly.
loyal and respectful. Like I don't expect you to be me. I expect you to be loyal to me and respectful to me, but I don't expect you to hold me down like I hold you down because I'm a fucking superhero. Or I try to be to people I care for. I don't expect like that might not be your personality. Your personality, while I'm trying to figure it out, you give me a listening ear without judgment to try to figure, and that means just as much to me as a motherfucker trying to give me $100, if that makes sense. So
Makes absolute sense.
You really have to sit down and assess what your friendship or relationship is with a person. Like
Yeah, Mike chopping up. I don't know if they just me to hear him chopping up. But yeah, Mike, blow some more smoke in the phone so it clear up, man. But while he get right, you know, like he's saying, it depends, man. It depends on everybody. You know, you got to know your place with each friend. The same way, you know, me and Jess friendship ain't gonna be the same way me and Marty. Like me and Marty's friendship, I might just be riding, do a lot of listening, just be in the ear for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody else, I may do all the talking. Somebody else, I may be all around friend. You know, just different levels, different friendships, and different times. Like shit changed. Like my man on the night, and I use this. It was you I was talking to, Jess. Me and Joe been friends since 2nd grade. You know what I'm saying? We go periods of time where we don't talk, but the friendship is always there. It ain't never changed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I got two strong friendships, two. You know, and they're two total opposite type of people. But our relationships is what it is. Like we accept each other for who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like we understand like for instance, I'm a closed off type of person. I go through things, I don't want to talk. You know what I'm saying? I want to wait, figure that junk out, then I'm gonna probably reach out. Both of them understand that about me though. You gotta just know who you're dealing with. You know what I mean? You just gotta know who you're dealing with. And then and you shouldn't have to talk to your friend every damn day either. Like why you got to talk to me every day? I don't need to talk to you every day, but when I do talk to you, we supposed to be a pickup right where we left off at. You know what I mean?
And that's how it go. Like, just got to know your place, man, and stop trying to make your friend anything you got going on. Stop trying to make it off what this TV and everybody else giving you. That shit ain't real, bro.
No, it's time to get back to real life, man. Leave social media where it is.
Congratulations, Mike. Yeah, Pete said congratulations. And then at the end of the day, like you said, real, man, we all got, listen, if you got kids, grandkids, girl, job, church, whatever, you got too much going on to be with somebody every day, all day.
For sure.
I have found myself checking in a little bit more because of everything that's been going on. Like every time you open up Facebook, it's another rest in peace. So I have found myself, even if it's just a text message, hey, you good? Just reaching out a little bit more than I normally would because life is lifing. And, you know, you just sometimes all the person may need to hear is, hey, you all right? You good?
For sure. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
As long as somebody know you care, hear from them, and you ain't forgot them, that's all that matters. Whatever way you show that you ain't forgot them, whatever, it makes a difference. Yeah. Not at all. So Joe say, does your friend, this Pops, does your friend has to be mine? Not at all. That's why I listen. When it comes to a lot of things over here, I deal with a lot of people, and it's your circle. That's your circle. I keep that far away from me as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, to even be fair, I got friends that beef and don't like each other. That's my friend. That's my friend. I don't mix it. I got, it goes all ways.
Yeah, somebody else, like my opinion of your friend is none of your concern. Like it's like you got to separate it. You got to separate it. You know, there's times where my friend might not call me and invite me to something because she know what type of stuff I would do. You know what I'm saying? And then there's times where she'll call me because I know you'll be a part of this. I know you rock with that. You know, you just gotta know how to like deal with people. Like I don't know, people just weird nowadays though, bro. People just weird. Circle gotta stay
like
small.
You said, you know how your friend is. Certain can't burn certain people, around certain people, whether it's networking and different things, they're gonna mess that up, or they're gonna try to be involved. They ain't got to be involved with, or they're gonna be too rowdy, just different circles. Everything ain't always made to mix.
Yeah,
which is my opinion. So on that friend, going from that friend topic, thought I heard Mike come back on. Even Shy say she keep her read that. I keep my circle tight. I tried to expand and it turned out bad. So I'm back to my small circle. The small circle is always great.
Yeah, less is
bigger
more.
the circle don't mean it's better.
Yeah.
More people, more drama, more bullshit,
More problems.
Yeah.
More problems, more attitudes, more spoiled traits, more negative energy. So, but sometimes a big circle is good. You just gotta, you gotta balance it out when you. Well, not a big circle.
Play their position, man.
Exactly. What you say? Everybody got to play their position.
Play their position. Like everybody don't have to do all things. You can't get money with everybody. You can't hang out with everybody. It's just like you got to delegate. Friendship was cool at one particular time, but now everything really has to serve a purpose. Wasted energy.
While we talking about friendship and circles and shit, let's talk about family. Okay, let's get caught up on some of these. Okay, they laugh every day, sad shit, taking up too much time. So he said again, I missed a whole lot of comments. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Where they commenting from? Is this live on Facebook?
It's on Facebook and YouTube. I ain't put it on Twitter. Instagram today. Okay. So they comment all over YouTube. And dang. Yeah, so let's see. That's how I feel. Weird as fuck. My next question is, I'm gonna get to that, Joe, in a second. Everyone has a different personalities and don't match up with us. Yeah, that's true. So that's the thing. But before we go to this next question, Joey, I just want to say this about the friends that don't mix. Like, why family don't support the simple little things that you do? And I'm gonna just use this as an example right now. We on this podcast, all we do is chop it up, talk. It ain't long, it'll take a minute. All you gotta do is pull it up. The same way you listen to radio. Like if I was to do a check, if you could just look who, out of all the cousins that we love each other and we supposed to talk, how many of them think get on this podcast and look at it? And then like Mike said last week, the first thing they're gonna say is, oh man, your little podcast. My junk gotta be little, but your boy across the street doing the same thing, and you gonna big him up. Oh, my man doing the big, he got the podcast. Like, what about that? Sometimes your family, boy, they terrible.
I always say, and there's no disrespect, and we blood cousins, Rob, and but I always say my family is who I make it out to be. Like right. I have more people that's not actually my family that are closer to me than my actual family, and I love it that way. You know what I'm saying? The same way a big family can bring a lot of drama. I have family that I'm cool with, but majority of my family are people that have just been in my life for a long time and will ride for me before my family. I can call them before I can call my own family to be there, and I know they coming.
That's right. That's right.
Like that.
A lot of
sad
families.
To say, but that is what it is.
Hey, it's reality. On this show, we deal with reality. Mike back on the stage, and we're gonna get him back up here. You back, Mike? We can hear you loud and clear.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's all good, bro. You got it. All right, so let me go back to find Joe. Hey, hold on before we go to that. Right on time. So P say family is who you choose. You can't choose relatives.
I don't even call them relatives. I call them kinfolk. Like I can't do nothing about the fact that my mama and your mama were sisters, fam. I can't do nothing about it. I can do something about who I choose to be my family, though.
True. Joe, we got so much from your topic, your question, but I could bring it back. You asked. My next question is, why would you bring them to my house? I guess you're talking about when we was talking about the friends or whatever. So you back on live. I guess we was talking about the friends or whatever. I don't, and so whenever I get into it, a person I have issues with, that'd be the first thing I say, like, bro, if I came to your house or I come around your house, I don't go to anybody's house. So when I come to your house or I do something in your house, y'all hear some feedback in me?
No.
Okay, that might be my headphone. So if I do that, you know, I expect it to be a different type of open bond. You should address me before you start running around dressing everybody else. The same way, you know, for those that believe in that book, again, we references the book. You know, when you talk about the book, you don't allow a whole lot of stuff across your threshold. You don't allow them bad energies and spirit across your threshold.
Yeah.
Like for me, one of the things I always
somebody coming through the lab.
Can you hear me?
Y'all can hear that?
I only hear Mike.
Y'all hear that?
What you hear?
Nah, you tripping.
You all right? Yeah. But like for me, I always like I talk in parables a lot because they make sense to me, right? Like, and if I love you, right? Why would I let a problem that could be fixed with a 5-minute conversation last 2 weeks? Like, so many times, like you just said, like if you would have just came.
Can you hear me? Because I can't hear anything.
I can hear you, but I can't hear nobody else.
I can hear y'all. Oh, I can hear you too, Toy.
Yeah, I can't hear nobody else.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, we can't hear you.
Okay, we can hear each other, but we can't hear you, Rob.
Right. No, sir.
Yeah. What? No. Goddamn.
Nobody can hear you.
My mic is muted. That was one thing.
There you go. We can hear you now.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all can't hear. This is some man sound like somebody was on the walkie-talkie radio and some more stuff going on.
Man.
My bad for messing up the show. My bad.
You all right? Man, that's part of being.
I'm about to say, you can't mess up the show. The show.
It happened.
That joint was crazy. I don't know what that was about.
That's part of it.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I missed everything we was talking about. My bad. All right, everybody saying they couldn't hear me. Let me go back. Can't hear. Yeah, I know, P, man. I was hearing, it was something wrong with my connection. I think it was to do with my DJ equipment. I think it's might be malfunction. Then I got Toy on mute. I don't know if she talk. Toy. Oh, she might have muted it. Okay.
I'm here. I muted myself for a second.
All right, boom. I just making sure everything cool. So everybody good. Yeah. And what's up, brother? Good to see you on, man. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all, man. I got off topic and everything. So, boom, I'm going to move right forward. Somebody got something else they just want to talk about while we going? I got something else I want to speak up real quick on.
Shit,
before I go into the joint.
Oh, I can't think right now. What you got?
All right, cool. I was just thinking about this. You know, everybody need to check into this. Y'all know how horrible and filthy those ice machines are, man. Like the machines that you go to restaurants.
Come on. Yeah. Let's not talk about that because I swear I love eating ice. Don't lie on it.
Man, but that's where a lot of stuff coming from, man. So you gotta listen. I know it. I just had some ice. I just had a cup with some ice in it too, but man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Ice machines.
If we know better, we'll do better, man. Some of the machines ain't been serviced your favorite restaurant, the machines ain't been cleaned out in 40 years, probably.
You killing me.
As long as the ice come out, that's all that matters. They wipe the outside of it down. The inside black, mold, and everything else.
Yeah.
I'm about to put myself on mute or something.
But yeah, man. Boom. So I'm gonna address this while we up here real quick. For those, a lot of people know him for different reasons. It's just through school, through sorry about that. Opened a lot of stuff I had closed off when I messed up. Man, I can't even find it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so for through schools or whatever, I know I personally met the guy in '94 when I was playing football. He's been a stand-up guy, cool. For those that play and you have some equipment issues or you want to get your equipment tight, equipment right, Q was the man to go see. Q will handle you, take charge, take care of it. And he always had everything. He had everything in his office. Whatever you need, Q had it. So I don't know if it was last night or the day, but Q passed, and we just want to. That was on my mind to say something about Q. I'm gonna show a little picture. We had a picture. This is a picture. I just remember some of the Ferguson guys when I heard this game. Some of the guys came up and took a picture with Q, Reman. We all played under, and just wanted to say a little rest in peace to Q, man. Good guy. Will be missed. Did a lot for those kids, man.
Most definitely.
Rest in peace.
He definitely took care of DJ. Definitely took care of DJ.
Yeah.
That threw me off this morning.
Did a great job, man. It's crazy because I remember, like I said, I know him from '94. Every year I see him, every time I see him, he's always fuss to say, Q, man, you still owe me some sodas. Q, one of them dudes, man, when you finish football practice, he got all the cold sodas and everything. He gonna make sure you right. And that was my little thing. I used to always say, man, you still owe me sodas from '94, man. Owe me juice. Mike, I know you said you had wanted to say something about Q.
So, like, a conversation when I heard this morning, right? Like a conversation I had with him maybe my junior year. And I wasn't an important football player. I was just a football player. Like Q had time for everybody, right? And I don't know what the conversation started out as, but I remember during that conversation, Q was like, man, I don't make no whole lot of money. And, we young, 15, 16, 17. I'm like, well, why would you work a job? You don't make no money. And Q was like, I do what I love, so I got a great life. And like, as a 16-year-old, you don't understand that. But this morning, when I saw that, that was the first thing that played in my brain. Like, Q had a great life because he literally was doing exactly what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
And he loved doing it.
Like, shit, I've been out of high school since the 90s, goddammit. I ain't got to say no year. Since the 90s. Q was doing that shit when I was in high school. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so he has impacted in some way, shape, or form, whether they know it or not. Right now, I promise you, he has impacted thousands upon thousands of kids in a positive way. To the point where, like, the other thought I had was, if you went to Ferguson, you remember Snooki, the security guard. Snooki stay on Marshall Avenue. Man, I feel so good every time I'm riding down Marshall Avenue to see him on the porch and speak to him because he impacted my life in ways that I didn't even know at the time. Like, and Q was the exact same thing to thousands of kids. And so, like, he might not have lived in the biggest house or none of that shit that the world would make him feel important. But that man was important to this community. Way more important than a lot of people that we make important. And like on my post today, I said somebody gonna fill your position, but you will never be replaced. Like you ain't gonna never be able to replace what Q was, bro. Like
never.
And rest in peace. And my prayers go out to his family. But I am honored to say that man was part of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig it. I dig it, man. It's one of those tough things. Well, I'm getting on in the show in the middle of the show. I don't even see my timer on here no more, but I got one anyway. So it was around that time to do our 5 for 5, and I don't remember what the topics are about, but normally we got our 5 for 5, and we do 5 hot topics or 5 hot questions, 5 minutes a topic. For those that's on the show, when the 5 minutes up, it's gonna cut across, and we're going on to the next one. So as we said, without further ado, y'all welcome to the show.
I got 5 on it.
All righty. So starting off topic number 1 for the cool. So topics number 1 for the 5 for 5. We're talking about the fires in LA. And we could throw the insurance in there and all that too. Because I think that's some bullshit all in itself.
And so it's not natural, man. It's not, I don't believe it's natural, yo. You know, the whole tornado flame situation, it's burning down cars. This is unreal. It's not even like that in LA. Like, it's terrible. It's a terrible situation,
man. And this gonna sound bad, but if you believe in the book, it's like they trying to make Revelation show in front of our face. Like, if that makes sense. Like, it's like they going down the script, trying to scare her, like all the way back to COVID, trying to scare us into getting it. Like, man, we like 10 years away from them trying to martial laws, man, and iRobot us. And I'm telling you, goddammit. But that's another topic. The one thing I will say about the wildfires is I feel for the people affected. Like, you can't watch that much destruction happen to people and not feel something. And like, it's a lot of the people that's being affected, they didn't have nothing to do with the plan of whatever them people plan is. And I feel bad for them people.
Yeah, that's true. But like you said, they're trying to make us live in our last days, right? And I just had this conversation. I think it was my mom or somebody. But if you look back in, like they say in the book, and I don't know the book, like what's that, Sodom and Gomorrah, and all these different things. Everything that was in that book, they were saying was doing, it's the same shit as now. So as you say, this is the last days. People were saying that 3,000 years ago. This is the last days. Look at the book. What's going on? They're saying. So when is the last day? Of course, everything gonna look like the last days because they're just everyday shit to a degree. You know what I'm saying? From my point, excuse my language, but everyday stuff. From my point, like everybody can't keep saying it's the last days. Like, you know what I mean?
Hopefully these days won't last. Hopefully it's the last.
If that's the case, it's always the last day because we in our last days because nothing's forever.
For sure.
Which is my point of view on it.
I can go for that.
Mm-hmm.
No, fires is crazy. And you got heartless people saying, "Ah, man, you're a millionaire. You could buy another house. You could." I can't replace some sentimental stuff. You know what I'm saying? I won't able to get all my stuff out. You know what I mean?
And those is people who don't know what it's like to feel like you about to die. Yeah. Like, all that money don't mean shit if you think the Grim Reaper on your goddamn back, my nigga. Like you can have all the money in the world. Somebody got to drop on you. You looking down the barrel. You know he a shooter. That money don't mean shit.
Facts.
And part of why we are Sodom and Gomorrah is because money mean more than anything in this world. In this world today, in the United States of America, you can money your way out of anything. You can money your way into making people follow your cause, no matter how ridiculous it is. Like, money is your token in this country. Like, you don't have to be a good player as long as you got some money in the United States of America, and that's why we so fucked up.
Chris P's there. I see y'all comments. We're gonna get to y'all comments once we finish the 5 for 5 topic. 1 or 2 of them I definitely want to talk about. But go ahead, Mike. I just seen. I want them to let them know. I seen it.
No, you good. I was done. Like it's just like in this world, it frustrates me because like we'll be like, hey yo, that shit he doing goofy, and somebody will be like, but he making money off that shit, and that's supposed to absorb him from being goofy. Like Dwayne Wade can dress like a goddamn girl, man, and people will say he got money. That's just what money look like. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's just you thinking that you got to dick ride somebody because they got some money.
I got 5 on it. Time up. Let's go on to the next one. Oh shit. Well, that's cool. We got women on here. They ain't gonna know much. A lot of people ain't. We're gonna be. This one gonna be easy. Just breeze through. We ain't gotta take this one long.
Well, dang.
All right, here we go. So the NCAA championship, we got Notre Dame versus Ohio State, right?
Yeah.
Like, hats off to Notre Dame. Like, whoever would have thought they would have made it this far? You know what I'm saying? Like,
have to lose Northern Illinois or some shit.
Yeah, first game, they everybody wrote them off. Brett turned the season around. Hell of a job to that. As far as the championship, the college football playoffs, it's crazy. I seen a guy put up a suggestion they should do it like March Madness with all the bowl games and shit we got going on anyway. It's kind of like March Madness anyhow. So you set up a big open field bracket, and the championship will be played like it's regularly played that time. You start them bowl games a few weeks back, and you run it like March Madness, and you got about 70 teams in it or whatever it is. That way you can't have nobody got shit to say. You come up with 4 different sides of the bracket. You're doing bowl games anyway, right? Make them meaningful.
You can't do that shit. But what you are asking one team to do is probably win outside of playing 10, 11 games, maybe 12 games if you got a conference championship. Then you ask them to go win another 6 or 7 games. Like, what the fuck? This ain't basketball. This football, bro. You're not going to keep asking people to line up every week. People's bodies going to be broke. Like, this is a gladiator sport. Like, I love basketball too, but that's shooting jumpers and shit, yo. Like, football a whole different animal, especially college football. Actually, the 12-team playoff actually tainted college football to me this year. Because you look at the fact that Ohio State lost 2 games, didn't win their conference championship, and then they playing for a national championship. Like, that ain't what college football is supposed to be. Like, college football, every game is supposed to count. And the more teams you keep adding to this shit, the less every game means something. And that's not college football. The excitement of college football is every week some no-name team or some not good team could knock a team who got national championship aspirations off the national championship pattern. The more games you get them, the less that one loss gonna mean. Notre Dame lost to Northern Illinois. Any other year, Notre Dame don't get a chance at all. But because of this shit, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know.
Listen, you said so much to dissect, but I'm going to hit this point. D made a crucial point to your 15, 16 games. He's saying they playing 20-plus games in the NFL. So
then send them niggas to the NFL. If you think they can play 20 games in regular college football, send them niggas to the like. Don't make them go to college. Send them niggas to the NFL. It's a reason why they make them niggas go to school for a couple years. The physicality of football from one level to the next is something that means something. It's a man shitting me. Them niggas not supposed to be playing goddamn 20 games in college, bro. They bodies still maturing.
Say they get paid. Hey, listen, it's like this, man. They got to get it right somehow, some way. They started with the 4 teams. They opened it up. But even when they was just doing the 4 teams, you was having teams getting shitted on because, granted, to your case in point, you have an SEC team that got 2-3 losses, but because they're in the SEC, they over teams is undefeated. You know what I'm saying?
I can agree with that. That's the human factor. That's the human factor to it.
Yeah, so you gotta, there's no one way to get it right. You gotta figure out a way to come to an even playing field. I don't know. I'm open to all ideas. You just gotta say something that makes sense. I'm not opposed to the March Madness. Maybe it ain't 70 teams. Maybe it's less. Maybe, I got 5 on it. All righty. I'm gonna skip number 3 because that was supposed to be the last one. We'll come back to that last. So topic number 4, excuse me. Parents in here, so we definitely should get some good feedback. What's your thoughts on the schools trying to ban the cell phones and keep the kids without the cell phones?
They should be able to have them. Not use them in class. Oh,
Jess, you on mute or something? We can't hear you.
What you talking about, cuz?
Go ahead, man. I can hear you. Jess, I seen you talking.
Oh no, yeah, Jess was going first. You can go ahead.
Yeah, you look like a Chinese movie. You talking with no words.
Yeah.
Still the same way. Do the Mike V trick, blow the smoke in your phone, man.
Yeah, that's a new phone. I had to bring her in.
But go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike, until she come on.
Okay. Yeah, as far as them not having phones in school all day, I think there's more reasons for them to have it. Just not in class as a distraction, but with the active shooter situation, with things going on, man, I believe they should have a way to reach out, let us know what's going on with them.
Well, I got a question. I got a question.
Yeah.
As a parent, right?
Jess, we still can't hear you.
And I hate doing this, but as a parent, right? If there's an active shooter in your kid's school and your kid call you, what do you do? Like, there's nothing you can do about the situation.
Just know about it.
But just knowing that my child is okay and I can't get in touch with my child, it's a whole lot. Shit, I could pull up and they got the school on lock. And like you said, I can talk to them, or everybody's running crazy. The school, I can get them on the phone. Hey, listen, I'm over here. It's a lot to come into it. I'm over here. Or it goes into the point of this. Now your child can record, just imagine how many days we did bad shit. I'm talking about on another level. When your teacher purposely, let's see if we get Jess back, see if she could be heard.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go. Back.
Okay.
Yeah, like D said, boom, on that factor too, D was saying I could talk to him to stay calm. I could tell him this, that, and the third. Or, when your teacher doing some crazy shit, I can see that. Like you said, I may be that calm. They may call me the reason, because all it takes is that 1 second to fuck your life and everybody else up. Your child could be on the verge of snapping, and that call to you may save them from whatever.
Mm-hmm. They missed the bug. It's so many scenarios to where them being able to communicate outweighs anything else. Plus, to get footage of what they do, because sometimes teachers be tripping.
Yeah.
Security trip, other students, faculty, just for them to be able to communicate, man. I support it, but to a degree, though, they I don't think they should just have it out in the classroom, playing music and all that kind of stuff. But
being on TikTok and stuff.
Right.
I feel like they should do it like they do at concerts. You know how they got them little pouches? Mm-hmm. They can put their phone in their pouch in the class, and then they can just open that up when they leave out, if they gonna do it. But I personally feel like it's like an underlying thing with that. Maybe I'm over the top of what I'm about to say, but I'm just gonna say it. All right, so I personally feel like it's deeper than just the distraction. I feel like it's one of them things that, you know how they got all the security in front of the schools now, and now you can't even come inside the door unless they get your ID, check it, then they let you in and do all of that, right? And they stand as safety precaution. Well, what happens if there's something that happened and they shut the school down? Now you have no access to your kids verbally. They can't call you and say nothing. It ain't got to be a shooter. It can be some old government type stuff. I mean, maybe I'm outlandish with what I'm saying, but it's bigger than that. So now they shut the school down. You can't reach the school. You can't reach any child in the school, right? And you can't get to them either. Like, that's my thought. I was thinking way worse than what we're even saying. Because the shootings that happen, if our kids weren't able to call us, we would have never known anything. They didn't communicate. They don't have any type of like broadcast that send out something to the parents immediately. You know what I mean? They couldn't do that. But our kids reached us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just. I just think it's crazy.
Sorry. We went over the time. I was tuned in. Next topic. Man, I should spelled all wrong and everything. If you could have superpowers, what would your superpowers be and why?
Mine would be to be able to green mile people like John Coffey. Like to be able to touch people, because and it's super personal for me, because I think my whole life I've been super misunderstood. Like a lot of my decisions, while it turned out bad, like if you knew what my heart was, you might look at it different. So like for me, and I've said this for like 25 years, I wish I could green mile people so I could touch you and you could really see what I see or feel what I feel, so you can understand, like, I ain't never really got bad intentions and shit. Like, and that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, that would be mine.
I went back and forth between like to read people's minds or to be invisible for different reasons. Like, and to read people's mind is kind of on a part of what you said. You can know what people's intentions are. Then I just go to the shit, the devious side. If I could read your mind, shit, I can get the codes to these banks and everything else, or to get rich schemes. I could get shit. I can read your mind. I could do all types of read your mind. I'm ahead of the game. I could walk in the room with all the brilliant idea people in the world, and boom, I walk out. I'm on top of things.
I can go for that.
I want to be able to heal people, like heal illnesses and things of that nature.
That was mine.
So you said that was hers too.
Yeah.
Well, y'all do some healing. Y'all do some healing while I go get this money, so I can pay y'all for this healing, because I'm gonna get this bread.
Yeah, I'm time traveling, man. That's my thing. You know, just to be able to see what's gonna happen, you know, and go back and fix some things. So just bounce around, man. It's a different perspective.
Listen, that's what somebody told me yesterday. They said that, and they was like, yeah, like you said, they could go back, fix things. Not only just that, I could go forward. I could do all types of things.
Yeah. Oh, you want to be Flash? You want to be Flash?
They said I forgot the word. Teleporter. That's what they use. A teleporter.
Teleporter. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's dope too. But yeah, the Green Miles, whatever. Since we went over on the last one, we'll make this one quick, because the last one I think we're gonna talk about. All right, boom. So here was one I thought of to start. I couldn't think of nothing. So, what was some of the most heartbreaking deaths you ever seen on TV that just hit different? Heartbreaking deaths you seen on TV that hit different.
Mine would be Opie. Mine would be Opie from Sons of Anarchy. If anybody ever watched Sons of Anarchy.
Fuck, I'm watching it now. I ain't know the nigga.
Oh shoot!
I'm sorry. I seen that on a YouTube thing, and I ain't never watched that.
That shit dope. Like, I'm so glad I waited till ain't nobody watching it, so I can watch it with pure eyes, and ain't nobody told me shit. Like, I fucking love Sons of Anarchy.
It's one of the best shows. One of the best shows. I never thought that I would like it, but I love it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Of course, we all know Queen Latifah and set it off.
I swear I was about to say it. Go ahead. I swear I was about to say Queen Latifah's death.
Go back to what Mike said. John Coffey, Green Mile. You know
John
what I'm saying?
Coffey.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, I'm gonna tell you,
Oh
like
boy,
the
and
wildest.
Armageddon.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Poussey in Orange Is the New Black is pretty fucking rough.
I never watched that.
Yeah,
Me.
it's a good fucking show, but yeah, that's one.
All y'all on here, friend, like y'all want crying when Mufasa died in Lion King.
That was my next one. I was gonna say Mufasa.
I ain't
swear.
I was too young. I was too young to have feelings, but I will tell you one movie that did make me cry, and I only watched it one time, like because a person was like, "This shit gonna make you cry if you watch it." I was like, "Fuck that." The Best Man Holiday when she
Oh
was
my
sick,
God!
Yeah.
Yes, that's my
shit gut wrenching.
Yeah.
That shit hard.
Man, the wildest shit I saw on TV, man. We were little, like real life when the fucking space shuttle blew up. They like gathered us all around to
Oh
watch the
yeah.
Titsy go on
Yeah,
this. Like we
facts.
saw that shit live. Like
Yeah.
boom, they sent us home. Like that was the wildest shit on TV I was saying.
Yeah.
I got one, and I can't remember. Is it just because I was a kid and it made everybody else feel crazy? But Imitation of Life, and my mom, that was her shit. And I just remember them crying like babies. And rest in peace, y'all remember times we used to call Titty Head. I remember we watching the movie. And my mom was like, what is that noise? He was over there.
I have to say too, even now to this day, I will say I went to the movies and I never seen so many people in a movie theater cry when Iron Man died. Man. Avengers Endgame, it was like grown men, tears streaming down their face. I never seen nothing like it. I was crying myself, but
AD, I listen. I wonder if you won't even remember this jump, and I don't know because, like I said, I was young, but I just remember when we was young, when the horse, and I can't remember his name, the horse from the Never Ending Story, when that horse died, I just remember, I think he died in a swamp or some joint like that, or whatever the situation may be.
So I
remember that.
I think something wrong with me, man.
I won't gonna say this out loud, but since we started having fun with it, if you've ever watched Marley and Me with Owen Wilson, if you grew up with dogs, the end of that movie is so fucking sad. That shit broke my heart.
Yeah, like some people say, oh, Yeller too though, but I never.
I was just about to say, oh, Yeller when he had to take him out back.
I would
say that Kennedy assassination when the driver reached back and blew his top off.
I tried to tell you. I told D that he been trying to tell me it ain't happen like that, but
he popped his top right in her lap, and she ain't even
sir.
She rubbed his head like real life.
So I got one that was good, and the death was crazy, but it was really hot. He was talking before the death. Y'all ever seen $1 Million Baby?
I seen that. That was good.
Yeah, and just leading up how he went to the church. He was just like, she ain't asking for God help. She asking for my help. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that whole lead up, Chris said when Mel Gibson died in Braveheart. I can't remember that scene. I remember the movie though, but
Braveheart, one of my top 5 movies of all time. I love that fucking movie.
Oh, the Malcolm X joint, man. When they get your hand out my pocket, they lit him up on the stage. That was kind of crazy.
Yes, sir. Oh, my bad, D. I thought it was a horse. I thought it was a horse.
John Q. He didn't die, but John Q. That movie gets me.
When he was out,
Denzel did that movie. Oh my gosh, I cry every time. But that lets you know how messed up our healthcare system is.
Yeah. Yep. All right, so we're gonna end that 5 for 5. That was cool. Just wanted to throw some of them out there. Let me scroll back up, see what's the comments. I know it was P, Chris. Okay, I can't hear it. Just I passed them already. And damn, it's a whole lot of junk. My bad. And I see your comments now about chastising your kids. My house, 5 for 5. We got to it, Joe. He was waiting on the 5 for 5 perspective. All right, boom. So I'm gonna go to Chris joint real quick. And he said, y'all know I with glasses ain't got him out. How do we help single parents families reinstate order in the homes with no male role models to raise young men. I get your question, but to me, it's male role models. It's just all on who we choose to want to be our male role model. Like we just said, for instance, and I'm just using him on a good guy, Q. He wasn't nobody to the neighborhood big and because he had a lot of money or he was boisterous or did that. But it was a great guy for your kid to be a male role model, positive, work hard, do what he need to do, always polite most of the time, look out for other people. We don't want those type of male role models. The single parents, they're looking for the superstar male role models or the popular male role models. Like, we got to, the role models are there. You just got to pick and choose, you know what I'm saying? But it's ways for your question. Help is always there. Like, just like a junkie, you can't help nobody till they're ready to help themselves. So that's just my point. I don't want to do a whole bunch of talking because I could go on and on and on. So I leave it just Mike to anybody else want to start commenting on that. I just hate the fact that we always screaming it ain't no male role models. That's the biggest bullshit in the world. They are there. We got to choose who we want to.
What we have to do.
I feel like we got to put our kids in positions, like put our kids around people to even possibly get a male role model. You know what I mean? Like football, for instance. Football, for instance, most of the football coaches with youth coaches, a majority are there to actually reach one, teach one, right? Majority are. But then you got the ones who are there for the purpose of them looking good, like to say they created something, right? So the ones that are there to actually reach one and teach one, right? The parents, we have to pay attention to who we bring our kids around so that they can actually see that. And then if they're around those type of people and they're able to talk to your kid, then you just gotta hope that kind of like they instill something in them. It's not a guarantee. These kids got so much going on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's kind of like they gotta something just gotta click, and they might catch it.
I'm gonna say this too, and it may ruffle some of my ladies on the show feathers. Hey, listen, but when you saying single parent, a lot of that's by choice because the relationship failed. The dad didn't fail to be a great father or a good role model. You know what I'm saying? So we got to start there because you and dad don't get along. Don't mean dad ain't a good dad. Allow that dad to be the dad he's supposed to be. So many single parents, they single because they want to control and restrict how that man deal with their kids. Like, and then the first narrative is
that's the bullshit. That's the bullshit there too.
He's not a good dad because he don't do it the way I want it to be done.
And before you go away from that, right? I don't mean to disrespect the single mothers, but 15 years ago we started saying single mothers like that's a fucking badge of honor, and there are women who really want to be single mothers, and we don't talk about that shit. Like, they want the amenities, they want to be looked at as somebody who's doing it by themselves because it make them feel like they better than what they really are. Like, we have to get back to where we stop glorifying bullshit. Like, part of the reason they say we don't have no positive role models or male role models is because the people that we make out to be role models ain't role models.
Exactly.
Like, we look for LeBron James, you can't find nothing to taint that man. We look for something to taint him every day. But we'll look at
I was just going to that.
We'll look at the police like they wrong for going to get Lil Durk though. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I'm talking about as a people. I'm not talking about as a people, we glorify all the wrong bullshit, and we like anybody that we deem to be role model worthy, we start looking for ways to tear their ass down.
Yep, and it goes that same way on the same level. Back to your local place, so many dudes quick to say this nigga ain't shit because you don't like him or you don't disagree with something. Like, no, actuality, he all right. You just don't like him for whatever personal reason. You know what I'm saying? Right. So as a man, and it'd be crazy because it'd be the same type of people that want to get out here That's why I say when it comes to coaching, teaching, and all that shit, people around your kids, watch how they purposely hate on people that's in the other part. You know, that's the same type of shit they're gonna put into your kids. You know what I'm saying? But you want to be a role. How you gonna be a role model and you ain't with some? We all got flaws, but you still on some bullshit in so many different ways. Okay, so it can die.
We have to find a way.
So your question, Chris, man, it's help. It's shit. I just say you can start with the family. Go start with that dad. Start with the uncle. Start with the cousin. Start with the brothers and shit like that. But in some cases, we can't use those because, as we just say, some families complete full of shit. Uncles, daddies, brothers, cousins, they all full of shit. So we got to find somebody else is around, whether it's in the school, the barber, the coach, the teacher, somebody, some role models around.
And this is something like if we trying to set examples for our kids, right? You stop hanging around pieces of shit. Start hanging around people that's role model worthy. Like how you got a group of friends, you got kids, you got a group of friends you around every day, and you don't want your kids to be around none of them. You showing your kids a bad example. If you show them the right way, I promise you. You show them the right way, they'll follow the right way.
Yeah, that's a fact because the kids don't do what you tell them; they do what they see.
For sure.
They base what they do off of what they see.
My bad. Chris said right. Let me get a couple of these real quick. Chris said right. So I guess that's when we was talking about that. My bad. I'm just seeing them. My thing was scrolled up. And Rob is a male role model. It's right here in your face. Cool. Appreciate that, brother. A good role model. Y'all right here. Hey, what's up, Kira? Thanks. Chris said thanks. And Kira said, Chris is my director of youth and reacclimation services. What's going on? Congrats on the dealing with Kira, man. Good people. I knew y'all was dealing when somehow one day I was putting something together. And Chris, yeah, man, we're gonna do some stuff for the youth. You're welcome to come on and talk, spit your spit whatever you spit. Somebody else said I love skip somebody comment. All right, let me see what my dad talking about, man. You know he could go left field sometimes. Bill Cosby's wife played in the movie where she let her son be the man of the house with guidance. Yeah, I don't know the movie, so I can't say much about that, Pops. She said her children did what they were told. Yeah, that's true. A lot of them do what they told now, as I see, because my dad was different, a little different too. You don't do what I do, you do what I tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? So I did.
Yeah, that works sometimes. It just don't work all the time, though. That's the thing, I guess.
That's everything. We addressed that last week. You could be the best parent in the world, the kids still gonna be them. Something still gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's all on. Some things just got to take its course, its path. Like some parents, some pure shit, and they got the best kids in the world. So
yeah, for sure.
Kira, I see you tagged me in the live today, but I was out running around driving. I ain't get to pull it back up to look at it. Hopefully, I get some downtime in a minute. Go back and check it out. We do. What we got? We do have some shows coming up, and on the 4th, I go with that date because that's the only one that's logged in. Date on the 4th, we got what's the name of Jess? Health and Wellness, right? Health and Wellness. So on the 4th, we'll do a show about health and wellness. Anybody that got anything to say about that is welcome to get on the show. Whether you're going through something or you fitness, healthy vegan, doing whatever, anything to do with your health and wealth. We do got a show for all my people out there. I haven't set the date yet, but y'all can reach out to me and we can set that up. There's gonna be a life. No, sorry, that's not the one. I was to the one about the book. A day in the life of a caregiver. I think that's how I said we was gonna do it.
Yeah, a day in the life of a caregiver.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter if you're paid doctor, nurse, whatever. If you take care of somebody, you're their caregiver. We want you to have your voice and your say so, because at the end of the day, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and I just say that because I was only down 2.5 weeks where I needed people to pretty much do everything for me, and that opened my eyes. Like, if you ain't never been through it, like I said, this accident almost died. This accident opened my eyes. Like, when it come down, you can't wipe your hand pots, nothing like that for yourself, man. Woo! It makes you a whole different person, man. You look at things different.
I'm going through it right now, taking care of my dad with stage 4 brain cancer. And I never thought that I would have to take care of my daddy and wipe his ass and give him a bath every day. And it's definitely kudos to all the nurses and doctors and stuff, because Lord.
Yeah, same boat here. Same boat here. I take care of my dad.
Yeah, so we're gonna set a date up for that, and I'll reach out to y'all, and I'll let y'all know. We also got a show coming up calling as you know, here we call it The Book. So it's life according to the book. That's what the show gonna be called. And this is not gonna be a debate, and it's not gonna be down the next religion or whatever they do. I just want them to come on and speak on somebody close to a favorite on, but I want them to come on, speak on why they chose religion they got and the goodness of it. It's a show just about positivity, you know what I mean? So that's what that show gonna be. It ain't gonna be on here the down the Jehovah's Witness or the down the Christian or the down the Muslim or the whatever. Just everybody come on here and speak on how they try to live better according to that book that they use. So that's what that's gonna be about. Just good positive energy. Some of the other shows, they want us to do another hip hop show. We're trying to crank that off, but this hip hop show I wanted to have more structure. So if you want to be on part of that, we're gonna meet and talk about the criteria and what we're gonna have. So that one could be more of a debate and you have your opinion. They want us to do another real estate agents, lenders, and mortgage people up here. So we're gonna do that. They want us to do another show with the police. We're gonna do that. Chief Drew been waiting on me and a couple of other captains. It's just been my fault. I've been lollygagging, going through so much. So we got a lot of shows to work on, but I like the open topics talk. There's Miss Thing about to choke me out all that smoke. I don't know if y'all can see it. Man, dang. That joint like somebody hit a 3-4 vapes in here, straight vanilla. But yeah, so we got a lot of shows coming up, man. We just got to schedule them and get going. The open topic I like because it give people a chance to talk and say something. I had 2 guests that wanted to come on, but they're going to wait till they do the book talk. And there's one of the guests going to wait until the police talk to come back. And Kira said she deleted it. I deleted it. We got to do it in a better fashion. We'll be back, though. Was talking about the truth between black women and black men. Boom. Oh, yeah, and me and Kira was talking. I don't know if it was Kira or Toy. Might have been both. But we was talking, and it's another show I want to do. And everybody on here should fit that age group. I don't know about Jess, but I'm playing. But it was dating over 40. You know what I'm saying?
You said dating over 40?
Yeah. It might have been Kira that came up with that, I think. But I would love that's a good topic. A lot of shit changed when we started.
Kind of, but yeah, I'm with that. I don't think y'all ready for Mike V's goddamn school of dating though. Like I put that Steve Harvey shit to shame. I put that shit to shame. Stop listening to some goofy ass people who write them books and listen to your own goddamn heart and goddamn it body. Goddamn it, what the fuck? The only difference between dating over 40 and dating under 40 is at 40 you be like, man, fuck that shit. You don't play around and be like, well, maybe that's cute for a couple weeks. Nah, today that's stupid. Fuck that shit. That's the difference for real.
Yeah, you ain't got a whole lot of time to be playing around when you're the 40 piece. But if we do things the way we supposed to be and we put all that shit on the table, everything should be up on the table up front. You ain't got no reason to be hiding shit, lying, all this old pulling cards out later. Like shit, we for it, man. What you waiting to hold all that shit? Why you ain't tell me that in the beginning?
And she right here, she'll tell you, I ain't lying. I'm gonna tell you all the bad shit about me in the first 2 weeks. Deal with this shit or kill your ass. What the fuck? I know who I am. Like, do that make sense though? Like, why am I gonna fucking hide it for 2.5 months and then have to go through this shit again? Man, I don't have time for that shit. I say this and it's comedy to people, but it's I don't even trust a woman till she fart around me. You won't fart around me, I don't believe nothing you said. Period. Because you're trying to make me believe you don't fart, and that's stupid.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
Hey, listen,
man. Y'all ain't ready for this shit. I'm telling you, y'all ain't ready for this shit. I don't be having time for that plan.
I also supposed to listen. I forgot about this show, so I'm supposed to have my good night, pops. JoJo say goodbye. All right, talk to you later.
All right, JoJo.
I do supposed to have Kiel on, Dr. Kelly, and then I had a show we supposed to do on mental health that we never got to at the end of last year. So those some shows that we had to
do.
Yeah, the mental health piece.
Hey, yo, the mental health one can really go in with the health and wellness, really.
Yeah,
you can kind of combine them too,
for sure,
because they go hand in hand.
Mental health is a little bit more important because your mental state can make the rest of your body start breaking down.
Mind trick the body,
right?
Yeah, it true. She says it's really serious and bigger than just dating. Yeah, it's a lot. It's. You ain't got time for a whole lot.
We turn this shit into a goddamn game show instead of some regular ass everyday shit. It is bigger, but it's only because of us. Like, you would know you got something that worked for you, and then you'll go listen to 17 people about some other shit that don't even matter about your relationship. But what if when you, man, shut the fuck up. That don't apply to us. Like, that's crazy. Like, you just got to be secure into who you are and what you want and stand firm in it, bro. That's all that shit is, bro. It ain't no fucking scientific method to that shit. Know who you are. Like, part of why I'm better is because I went in the closet with my own fucking demons and made peace with them. So ain't nobody got to make me feel no better about myself. I'm good with me. It's not your job to make me happy. None of that shit. You can bring happiness to my life, but that's not your job. It's not your job. And putting all that on another human.
Yeah.
You gotta make yourself happy.
Yeah.
Stop looking for happiness in other people, other things.
You do that because you ain't happy with you already. So you need somebody to make you feel like you happy with you. Nah, I'm good, my nigga. Loneliness is better than miserable. So if you make me miserable, I'll be lonely, goddammit. I'm cool with that.
Hey, listen. You know we always got one, man. Sorry, Jess, this is gonna address you too. There's always a cowboy hater to come on here, man, with that bullshit. They've been at home since September. They ain't had no chance of the playoffs. I don't care if we lose this week, man. We had a chance, man. We was in there. Y'all ain't had no chance ever.
Is that Junior or Bruce?
And my DMX voice from Belly. Never, motherfucker.
Oh, but we gonna win the Super Bowl, but that's another conversation. We can have that a couple weeks from now.
Yeah.
If we get past the Rams, they the team that scared me all year.
Now he going with the F. He just said they was gonna win it. Nan's the F. You see what I'm saying? That's that bullshit, bro.
Oh shit,
you don't win it. Nan's the F.
I've been saying all year the only team in the NFC that scared me is the Rams. And we ended up with the Rams in the second round. So I'm a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie to you. I still think we're gonna win the Super Bowl. What the fuck? We the best team in football. We push people around all over that motherfucker.
My bad, Aunt. I forgot you was on here still watching. My dog, but you part of that cowboy train, man. You got to get it too, man. And Kira say the Black nation depend on us to be and do better. Yeah, man, we got to do better all the way around. And it's like it's a building block, it's one step at a time. We got to start in our communities, our neighborhoods, and go from there. Stop acting like we all perfect and judging motherfuckers for their little fuck ups like we ain't fucked up. We all had crazy issues. Let's move forward, man. We got to. The main thing I see amongst our people, man, we got a bunch of jealousy and hatred in our heart. Like it's truly deeply rooted in our heart. Like a motherfucker could be doing the right thing, and like you said, like LeBron, motherfuckers gonna try to find something to hate him for. Can't find it, they still gonna go digging to find it.
That nigga ain't got an overdue library book. Like, why the fuck y'all keep messing with that man? I don't give a fuck if you a Lakers fan or a LeBron fan. That man ain't cheated on his wife. That man, like, you can't. If he did, you know they would have plastered it everywhere. So for that man to be this spotless and been in the spotlight since he was like 16, 15 and be this spotless, why the fuck are we like, why we don't celebrate that shit instead of looking for a reason to say, no, man, that nigga got some shit in his closet. Nigga, you got some shit in your closet too. Shut the fuck up.
Right. And say, yeah, listen, man, even if he did cheated on his wife, like, you talking about, I mean, come on, man, who haven't messed up? Or if he got in trouble once or twice, like, come on, man, the man is a great positive role model. Ant said, the loneliness is better than the misery. That's a lesson. I just learned great advice. Yeah. You learn something, don't listen to pleasure somehow. You never know who is going to come.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, man. Misery is crazy.
You ever been in a relationship where you looked at the clock and saw a motherfucker was about to get off work and immediately it changed your attitude?
Hell no.
Positively or negatively?
I don't want to be in one like that.
But see, I'd have been
getting happy, not sad.
Like, I'd have been there. Like, you need to get out that relationship yesterday. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if just knowing you gritty, being that person presence, do something to your biorhythms, man, you're not supposed to be with that person unless it's a positive thing.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
she might get off and come cook. I'm happy.
I might be miserable. I might be lonely when I'm by myself. But at the time, my choices and people like eventually turn me to miserable. Fuck that. I'm gonna be lonely till it don't turn me into miserable no more. Like, what the fuck? Being lonely,
you could be lonely and still have some peace of mind.
Yeah.
That misery, boy. Shit. I don't know, man. Some people put up with some bullshit, and some people just don't know how to function unless they're in the shit show. I don't know. I can't do it. I ain't knocking nobody else.
That's a whole nother part of it that nobody want to talk about. Some people want to be in that bullshit. And you gotta man, I'm not gonna keep giving you advice. Do you? And when you ready to come out that bullshit, come out at me. Some people want to be in that bullshit. Some people will give you all the answers to why they need to be away from it and then say, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, goddamn it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like some people gotta, all types of dumb shit. They gotta have their little, as they call it, ace in the hole, the sneaky link and all that. How about this? Have you all the sneaky links you want with no main link? You know what I'm saying? If you gotta have a sneaky link, get all the sneaky links. You ain't gotta have a main link, man. Like, that's just the dumbest shit in the book. Like, you gotta have you a sneaky link. You gotta have you a.
You know how many chicks missed out on Mr. Right while they was loving they Mr. Wrong and then blame men for that? Man, kill yourself. Kill yourself. Kill yourself.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to, like, it's always easy to blame somebody else, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It's always easy to blame somebody else. Just what up? You got something you want to say? Hey, go ahead. I was about to go to something.
No, I'm good. I'm listening on this one. I'm wait for that real conversation to open up if I say anything.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Fact. She said communication and compromising is key. Like
compromise is the main tool of manipulation.
Hey, talk that dope boy shit, Marty. Talk that.
It's a tool.
If one person,
that's gonna be a deep one. That's gonna be a deep conversation, bro.
Yeah, because listen, the compromising part, I'm still working on trying to figure how that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I just go with the communication. Communication is the key. You know what I'm saying? Because I may not agree with some shit you do, but if I can understand from you communicating and why you do it, that may give me a better insight. You know what I'm saying? To some things. Now, compromising me.
Doing something you
I ain't
do.
listen, man.
Doing what you don't want to do to please
make somebody else happy. For what?
Yeah, like it's about to open a whole nother show. I'm about to get going.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna wait until it's the real conversation.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been trying to be quiet. Hey, I love the feedback. She say, yes, if you're a manipulator.
Who's not?
Everybody got some type of manipulation in them, though, for real. Because at some point, you want what you want, and you're gonna do whatever that is to get that. Like,
to manipulate,
to be honest,
to manipulate means to use skillfully, man. That's what manipulate use. That's what it means to use skillfully.
She said, no, it doesn't.
Challenge. To manipulate, if I manipulate a tool, I use it skillfully. How you manipulate something is how you use it.
Yep. It's a good open topic. Shit, I lost my train of thought. Y'all got me going.
Because if I know how to sign your name on checks, then I just manipulated your bank account.
People push buttons every day, B.
It sounds like we got a good debate going. She's like, this the problem. It's not.
Probably.
And say he taking notes. See, I guess when you get to this type of situation here's where it comes in that we're going to have to pull up that definition. First, what's the definition of, as we said, manipulation? She said, stop playing with her, cuz that ain't the definition you was using it in. Oh, the context you was using it in. Reading all fast. Man, it's manipulation. That might have to be something we're gonna have to talk about. Because they could go on and on. But I like it when we had different opinions and different views, because now we get into something. Now we got to figure out where we're going with it. That's why communication, to me, is important. Because I come into something like right now, we're going back and forth. We have different opinions. This is what I know, this is what I believe, this is what I heard. But I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to listen to you, and I'm going to listen to you. I'm not going to come in and saying what I believe is right. You know what I'm saying? And it's only that way. Some people, when you do these conversations, that's how they is. They ain't bending, they ain't breaking. If you know, you know, but you got to learn from somewhere. You know what I mean? Just like you learn what you learn, you know now, you got to learn something else too. But I'm in this one to learn. And we definitely going to talk about this more. She said you can't manipulate or gaslight her.
Gaslighting is to me is just as, it's one of them words that black people use when they don't have nothing else to say, like hater. Like if I don't agree with you, I'm a hater. No, I just don't agree. But in black people terms, not agreeing with somebody is a hater. Gaslighting is one of them words. Like, you doing something that make me feel uncomfortable, so you gaslighting me. No, maybe you feel uncomfortable because them demons, and I ain't talking about the person who speaking. I'm just talking about the word. Maybe you feel gaslit because them demons inside of you that don't like people questioning them, getting to moving around, and goddamn it, that's what the word gaslighting is to me. Like, what is gaslighting? Calling you out on your bullshit? That's corny to me. We gonna use a word that make it sound like the person who doing something good is doing something bad. No, I'm cool on that.
She said that's what it is. And that is the compromise. Good job, Rob. And you got me messed up with that. He said he wasn't really talking about you. He was using the gaslight word. Clearly, you don't know me on that. But that's like when so many people take so many things and they, once again, we're talking about how you use something to just run with it and you water it down. That's just like when we talk to certain church people, right? And you get to something that make, and you get to something that, you know, we had a question, open question, and you know, you get to certain questions that they can't really answer. They got all the answers for your questions. When you get to something you can't answer, then they want to throw, instead of saying you right, or I need to figure that out. That's a good question. They simply go to okay. She had typed that before she said. They go to the word and I may be using it wrong. I wish my dad was on here because he probably know what I'm talking. They go to, you looking at that from the conical mind, or I forgot the word they use. Instead of just
carnal, the carnal mind.
Yeah, like instead of just
with your flesh.
Yeah, instead of just saying that's a great fucking question and I ain't got an answer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
look, my joke from the book the other day. We're talking about reptilians, right? And so we're talking about the Garden of Eden and how the serpent was talking to Adam and Eve. He was a talking snake, right? And he was walking at first, but then after he convinced them, his curse was to crawl on his belly. But at one time he was a walking, talking reptilian in the garden. But they didn't want to accept the fact that the serpent was a reptilian. Because he wasn't crawling at first. He got cursed to crawl on his belly.
Facts.
Hey, I got something. I don't know if we talked about this on the last show. I probably sure I did. And we jumping up. So we was talking about how the preacher condoned for having babies out of wedlock and all that, right?
Yeah.
Where in the Bible did Adam and Eve get married?
No, there was a science project.
Oh shit.
Never said that.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't recall it ever saying that. He just said God made her from his, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, my mama said that to me.
It was a science project. It was never married.
Yeah, that was never. I don't recall that.
So since the beginning of time, motherfuckers been having babies out of wedlock, right?
Facts.
Bastards all over the place. Yes, bastards. I'm sorry. It's the truth.
That's JoJo. That's JoJo thing.
That's JoJo family.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, once again, that book got a whole lot of holes and mysteries in it.
Yeah.
What the hell? Of course it does. Just because, like, if you, even if you believe the whole book, you got to have a question. How the hell was Jesus 12, then 33? The most important person in the whole book, the most important, like, the whole book is about the coming, the being here, and the going and coming back of Jesus. And you telling me when he finally get here, we skip out on 21 years of his life that people don't need to know about? Make sense.
I say this, right?
And he was 33. What happened to him other 21 years? He was just a regular human being.
Yeah, he studied in India, Africa, and Europe. You got to go to like the Aquarian Gospel or like the Circle 7. They talk about those 18 years. He studied in Egypt. Like, he had to go through school, man. He had to sit at the foot of the masters to learn all the degrees that he came back with. So,
listen, when I say this, like you said, a lot of shit missing. But if it was so true that we wouldn't have over, listen to this number now. As of today, is over 6 billion versions of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? 6 billion versions. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and the crazy part, that King James wrote the book of demonology before he wrote the Bible. Yeah, the demonology came first, man.
And wasn't he kicked out the Catholic Church, or he was kicked out the church before he wrote his version of the Bible too?
Yeah, he went through some things, man. They got us good.
You know, being devil's advocate, because he was kicked out of the church or the Catholic Church. We all got a redemption. We all got a second chance. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what place he was in when he wrote the Bible? I mean, I'm just going on.
Wait a minute. I don't think Lucifer got a second chance, goddamn, right?
I don't think he wanted another chance.
But
he's still on business.
Okay.
No, he don't want a second chance. He want to be the ruler. Fuck that. Answering to this motherfucker, I want to be the man.
So the wildest part was like, if heaven was perfect, man, why would they feel like it would be anything better? I believe he bucked for a reason. He saw something that we didn't see.
That's yeah, okay, goddamn it. Yeah.
But then I just go to this, like, with the Bible, right? Why are so many books being taken out that don't? You say they don't matter, they don't this, that, and the third. Let me be the judge of that. What, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm quite sure as we read the Bible, the book that you got in there, there's a lot of shit in there we can take out that don't matter, saying the same thing over and over.
Slaves. Well, we definitely don't need that part.
Yeah. And asked what was marriage. She put up there, good Catherine. Oh yeah, she breaking down answering. And D said he wanted to see. We must be talking about Satan. Yeah. Chris said, appreciate listening. Pleasure. Good night. All right, Chris. Good night, man. We'll chop it up soon. Okay, those are comments. Yeah, man. So, as once again, we didn't got on religion on the hell, but
because you always talk book, goddamn.
I mean, because a lot of shit come up to the book. That's what everybody want to use the book for when they want to use it. Like, but make it make sense when you go to that book. You won't just use it for that because there's a whole lot of things in that book that condemn and cross out a lot of shit that you do in your regular everyday activity. It's just like everybody. Oh, I don't believe in God. I ain't no church dude. Soon as somebody gets shot or soon as they get in the jail, oh God, please let me out. Lord. And it won't just that believe in them though. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense though, you know. So that's how we got to here, man. But I ain't gonna keep going on in that book, man. I'm glad y'all got on today. We was able to chop it up. Good little vibe. Everybody that commented in the comments. It's cool. We still got people on watching. We just up here jab. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate Toya, Jess, Marty, Mike. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, man, I'm gonna call out some of our cousins, man. Ain't nowhere in the world we doing this show. Tom, Knox, some of the other dudes we all chop it up with. Tighten up, man. Support your cousin. Get on here in the comments. Get on here and talk. I'm calling you out. You my cousins, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm shit 15, 20 episodes in, and man, niggas ain't showed up on one. You know what I'm saying?
Most of my family call all the podcasts, and I never did my little podcast show. Man, I done stopped looking for people to goddamn it. I go where I'm celebrated, goddamn it, period. I ain't about to keep.
Yeah, I just had to throw it out. I just had to throw it out there one time because you know it's like it is, and I ain't being funny. If they take it as I'm being funny, sorry. But I won't being funny. Just don't shoot. If you can't say, well, you ain't asking for my support because I ain't know. I'm telling you, I'm asking for it. You know, you'll support your other homeboys joint. I haven't even seen a dude share my joint yet. You know what I'm saying?
That's the fact.
Like, and I could go to your page and I could probably see you share a whole bunch of other shit of people you don't even really kick it with. You know what I'm saying? I guess we ain't on their level yet. But at the same time, remember that. You know what I mean? Everything goes noticed, man. We better than that. Yeah, a lot of people saying again, no, I just had to say that that just came across. And it ain't, like I said, it ain't no hard feelings or nothing. That shit, we family, we supposed to support each other. What better way would it be to have my true cousins, my family up here talking about the shit we talking about. Shit that we all talk about when we get together anyway. So why we can't do it on that platform? You know what I'm saying? Shit. We did joints about businesses. You know what I'm saying? Why we have my cousins up here? We did trucking. Shit, I did a joint on the trucking industry. My cousins got trucking industries, trucking businesses and everything else. They should have been on that. We did a joint on music. They rapping. They produce. They rap. They club promote. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't that you ain't have an episode to get on. We had something for you. We ain't expecting on every episode. Shit, D one of my biggest supporters. He on every week. He ain't getting on the camera, but he in the comments every week. That's big enough there.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit is important to them, like it's important to you. That's all.
And I ain't talking about them on this point now, but they are part of this conversation because I said it. But let us get somebody with us with this deal, and then we on shows and we like nightcap or drink champs or something like this. Then watch them people that didn't have nothing to do with your little podcast or put me on, cuz let me get on the show, let me do, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel.
Y'all kind of know who I am. Them people gonna have to put on boxing gloves and get in the ring with me or something. For real. You want to get on that? Let's box. Punch on your goddamn rib cage.
Say yo, sometimes you can't look for the support of people that you think should be there. You know what I mean? Like you kind of gotta like just take what's given. Point blank and period. You gotta take what's given. And that's nothing negative towards the people that you really want to be there and all. But it just kind of is what it is. You know?
You just gotta say it because you just gotta say it. But see, and I always been different. Everybody know me. I ain't gonna say it behind closed doors. I'm gonna say it so it could be known. Because and then like I said, I ain't dogging. We family. We supposed to support each other. So I'm putting it out there. We support not only me. They got another cousin that's on the show. They supporting two at one time. He be on here on the regular. Shit,
and
you be
man,
up here.
And I'm like honorary. Like if I might not be a cousin, but I'm like a goddamn it adopted somebody. Goddamn it, stop playing with
me. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. So when it comes to shit like that, it be
Go to the bathroom. Bye. Go peace.
So when it comes to stuff like that, you know that be the situation I was just saying. We supposed to support each other.
I gotta put the harness on clean it up.
When people turn around and do an event, that's the first thing they're gonna say. You don't want to support what I got going on or whatever. And I ain't, like I said, I'm not specifically talking about my cousins, I'm talking about people in general. But any last closing words before I hit us with the closing statements?
Yeah, I do. Like I'm about to start closing it out with parables and shit every time. I talk in parables. I like them shits. And one that I want people to take with them, honestly, is this. Life happens. It don't matter who you are, what your upbringing, background, life gonna happen to you. It's how you deal with life happening to you that defines you as a human.
Yeah. True. I said I was gonna start getting. I had some shit to put on the screen share. I was gonna do a little videos and everything. I said something I was gonna end it with, but it's cool. I'm just ending with my sayings. Just add more stuff to it. Anything else you want to say to end of, Jess? Anything you got going on? You looking for some support? Want the people know about what you got going on? Don't you still got your little juicing business? And I said little, didn't I said little. I said little.
No. No, I ain't doing that right now. Oh shoot, I just do hair now, buddy. I just do hair. That's it. That's what I do hair.
Push it out there. This always be on YouTube. Somebody gonna see you need something.
I'm gonna have to give you my little post or whatever. But yeah, I do locks. That's it. And then I work, of course.
Hey, listen, Mike. Man, I go to Virginia Beach every week to get retwist. My mom will come to you, cut.
What?
Yeah, he started live. I didn't know you did them.
Yeah, I do it. I do that. I travel and go to people and do their hair. It's just something I do on the side. I used to do other stuff, but I just stick to locks now.
You got that on lock because I've been going to Virginia Beach, spent $1 yesterday for 8-hour retwist. So
Yeah, no.
I keep it in the fam. You already know.
Heck yeah, reach out. I give you my information. You already know.
Already. Yeah, because he gonna be due like February 20 something. We just did it yesterday. I mean Sunday.
Okay.
So yeah, you got the next round.
All right, cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that'll work. Mike, what about you? I did, man. It's crazy.
This week I'm cooling out, but as I when I get back, I'm full fledged. I done sent off to have my nonprofit entity started. So look out for Change Your Stars. If you've ever seen Change Your Stars LLC, if you've ever seen A Knight's Tale in that movie, that dude's father told him a man can change his stars, and it took him from being a peasant to a knight. And I named my nonprofit entity Change Your Stars because a lot of these kids think that their future is death or prison. And I think we can use their hands and their minds, and they can see that the stars that they were born under ain't the stars they got to die under.
That's what's up, man. So for me, same old thing, man. I'm ripping and running, planning my kids' team banquet, planning our organization got a banquet, trying to debate if we doing spring ball, fall ball. I got to get the paperwork started. I got to get with Cura and get my paperwork started to do my own league, my own organization, not league, sorry, own organization. But I want to have get all my nonprofit shit together, my 501c, and I'm trying to figure out how to get some grants. I need to have money. That's the whole issue with starting the right way. That's why so many dudes try to do it, but then they got so many issues. Like, you want to get some money together before you start. So, because equipment costs. So, that's that. I got that going on. Shit, I'm still your favorite hood. Lyft Uber driver. Shit, reach out, hit me up, need them rides. I provide them. Shit, I still make all the custom design shirts, t-shirts, all that. Also, I partner with my bad, excuse me. I partner with plug it in while I'm talking shit. Partner with Visual Creations to get all your stuff made. Reach out. The numbers on there. Shirts, hoodies, glasses, decals, wall stickers, stuff for your cars, all types of stuff.
I need an old school Headbuster jersey.
Headbusters on 3.
Yes, sir. Got you. I need to make. I see they made they got so they made the Vic joints. You got the Ferguson joints out right now. Number 11 and market me today say the Ferguson joints got the number 11 on it. They did a couple other throwback joints. We had the Headbuster joint to be sweet. But as we always say at this time, may the winds always be at your back, the sun always upon your face, and may the wings of destiny carry you aloft to dance with the stars. Until next time, keep on listening with pleasure, of course. We appreciate y'all. Good night. We out.
Peace.
Out.